What's going on, guys? So, this might be the simplest, easiest day trading strategy that I've ever seen. Somebody asked me in the chat what was the easiest day trading strategy. So, I was like, hey, let me make the video for you and I'll show you exactly what I know. If you're not on our live stream, join the live stream every day. We stream 1:30 till the end of the day. And it's free here on YouTube. Just subscribe and come on the stream. So I knew this guy maybe 5 to 7 years ago. I traded with him for a little bit, and I did follow along the strategy a little bit. I do like it because you can catch really big trends. It just really wasn't for me because there is a lot of small losses, small gains, and it could take a while to get a really good setup here. But here it is. Basically, he used Heikkens, which are the candles. You just changed the candles here on TradingView. You have the 8 SMA, the 34 SMA, and he just played the crosses. And his rule was basically, say the SMA, the 8 crosses the 34, he would go short. And he would basically stay in there until he got a real close above the 8. And then he'd get out. And he toyed around depending on the time of day, because obviously there's times of days where there's more volume, less volume. During normal trading hours, there's a lot of volume, so he would kind of play the 3 minute. I've seen him once in a while play the 1, but he basically stayed like on the 3. And then during after hours, he would switch it to the 5. And it was pretty good. My problem with it was something like this. So like, yeah, you caught this big move, but like you're not going long. I mean, you miss a lot, and then you'd have to go long up here, and I'd be like, I'm not really into that. And it would obviously it worked out, I guess. I don't know. The 1 year I know he banked somewhere around $400,000 or $500,000 doing this strategy. He traded his real money. He wasn't trading prop firms. He was using just E-Trade, trading futures. And he traded a lot, like all types of hours. It wasn't just during the market. It was after hours. I remember him getting London Open a lot. So he was up all hours of the day. But it's pretty simple. I mean, you're literally just following the crosses. This is when I kind of got weirded about it. Is like, you'd get a cross down and then, you'd get stopped out a lot, I guess. Let me go back to market hours. I'm more of a market hours guy. He also didn't trade the first 15 minutes of the market was like another thing. He had a couple rules. So he was looking for like when the market really got a trend. And then you could see like here, he would have just went long, and then he would have got stopped out. And then depending on what he wanted to do, if he got a full close back over, you got to remember he's been doing this strategy for a real long time, so he kind of would get the feel of it. And but he wouldn't be shorting. There's no short. If anything, he would re-long. So like here, you'd kind of flag. Like to me, this is a flag, and then you break the flag. But he would just say, "Hey, I got stopped out. We're closing above the 8 again. I think I'm going to long it again." And then he would just ride this 8 again, and then he'd probably get stopped out around here. And then, he might short here. The big things with hikings are the candles are a little weird to me. If you've never used them, super weird. But yeah, the other issue with this strategy is you have to be willing to let it move around. So like say you shorted here, like odds are you are underwater for this whole time, and you have to trust the strategy that, it's going to continue down. And it does. I mean, it was very interesting. I don't know how much I liked it, but I definitely played it. I was actually profitable playing it, but it really wasn't my cup of tea. But you could see what I liked about the strategy is you can get the massive moves. You can get something like this where you can get 50 points. And then obviously you would stop out over the 8. And then depending on, what you wanted to do, you can re-short once it went below the 8 again. But I just found it to be interesting. That's on the 3-minute. The 5-minute hiking candles are iffies to me, but this was the easiest strategy that I've seen. Literally, it's the 8 crossing the 34, and it is what it is. I mean, so I just want to make this video only because I was asked, and this is the easiest strategy that I've seen out there that somebody made significant money. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. I don't know if I'm going to be using it, but yeah, here it is.